G Shagger X, so it couldn't have been worse.
No, it literally can't be worse.
Hey yo, put your pussy on the phone.
Articulate this without fucking.
We'd all be able to smash a blue to it. Something funny?
Oh, yeah.
Something funny?
Lucas, are you sure about this topic?
I was absolutely
Do you eat a cat?
What the fuck?
She broke my heart.
Oh, get fucked, pussy. Yeah.
You couldn't even grab a turkey's neck, and that thing's massive.
No, I didn't say I was going to strangle it. I'd beat it.
Oh, kind of. You were in a polyamorous relationship.
By accident. I didn't plan to be.
You should be miserable right now.
Shush.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome back to the Shmodcast.
Welcome.
Matt's back in the hacker den.
And he's dropped
Lucas is
his
back
bird.
in the bedroom. So
Yeah.
am
Studio.
I. Oh yeah.
Studio.
Sorry.
Studio.
Lucas, did your mum find anything interesting on the trail cam?
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, the trailer cam.
Trailer? Hang on, is that what you thought I said?
Yeah.
Oh, trail.
No, Matt thought I said trailer.
Yeah. That's why I said it
What the
sounded
hell's
sus.
a trailer cam?
Well, I don't know.
What's a
Trail
trailer
cam.
It's a trail cam. Matt, do you know what a trail cam is? Matt, do you know what a trail cam is? If you don't, it's fine.
Probably.
You're just a fucking idiot.
I guess it's a camera that's on a trail.
It's like one of those beefy looking cameras that are like motion censored that like pick up, like you have them in fucking forests and shit, and they're
camera trap.
They turn on from like movement
Animal.
or sound, and they go, and then there's like a fat animal or something, or a skinny animal, either or.
It's like a motion sensor.
No. Anyway, for context, we have a trail cam because my parents were just like, we like nature, so we're going to make a trail cam. And they've stuck it out the back. It's a really weird noise. So I was saying to the boys just a second ago before we set up, I went to go and make a cup of tea. And Mum called me in and went, come and have a listen to this. She's not from Yorkshire, I don't know why. And she was like, come and have a listen to this. And I was like, yes, mother. And she showed me. And it was like the video had nothing was picked up. It obviously got picked up by a sound. Although I don't know if they even trigger by sound.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Actually, there's no movement on the camera. That's weird.
That's interesting.
It's just, and it's at 3 o'clock in the morning. And it sounds like an alien abduction. You just hear wob 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 wob. It's like,
Oh, that's why you made
there's
that
nothing
noise.
around.
You did that with no context. You just went meow.
No. That wasn't me trying to make that noise.
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh, I thought you would.
that was just. Yeah.
You're
it's just like
subconsciously been turned into an alien now.
At 3 a.m. in the morning.
I'm doing some music.
Yeah.
No, but it's like a really like if it was like a cheesy 80s alien movie.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like, of like an alien going meow 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 meow. It just sounded really weird, but it wasn't even triggered by anything visual. So weird,
You're baffled.
dodgy. I'm befuddled.
Speaking
I'm
of
absolutely
weird,
baffled.
conspiracy
I know.
theories.
Speaking of,
Oh, I was going to segue that so much better than just speaking of weird conspiracy.
All right, you do your version then.
Wasn't that a weird thing, guys? Almost as if aliens could be true. Oh, let's talk about that. You know the pyramids?
Yes. Wait,
Do you think they were made by
which
aliens?
ones? The ones in Egypt?
No, there's plenty, and I'm going to go on to that. Don't even worry about it. I'll talk about it.
Who do I think they were made by? Slaves.
Carl, damn right.
Huh?
Well, that's the general consensus.
Aliens.
But what if they weren't? If they weren't... Oh! Here we go.
What? What do you mean? Oh, here we go.
Oh, there's just disagreement in the chat.
I'm so confused. What?
I think slaves.
Do you actually, though?
No, I'm just
Or
here for
a society just told you
Oh,
that?
you're saying,
Ooh.
you think the slaves made the pyramids, not aliens. Yeah, no, I'm completely out of it. I thought you meant that they made the alien slaves. I was like, mate, you are on one.
Wait, what?
You
The
are
aliens
fully
made
on
slaves?
one.
No.
Anyway. Sorry, do go.
No, I was saying Matt is just...
Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit out of it today. I'm always out
Should
of
we
it.
have a little catch up before we go on to that, though? Before we go on to... We've just given like a little teaser,
a little teaser.
Yeah, skip to
coming?
20 minutes in.
How are you doing, Nicholas, since you're thinking?
No, I'm not bad. I'm trying to think if anything interesting has happened.
Matt, how are you doing?
And on that note, I'm all right. I'm pretty ill. You could probably hear it in my voice.
Matt was saying we've all got colds. I've got a bit of sniffle.
yeah.
I feel
no,
like
I
everybody in the UK has a cold. For some reason, my
Genuinely,
throat's just fucked.
Yeah,
My throat's okay. I don't know what you've been doing, Matt, but
Yeah, that's good.
Playing the saxophone a lot this weekend. I
that
played
what you call it?
Thursday twice. I played Friday twice. Played Saturday twice.
Hang on, Nick's gone. Just let him recover.
No, wait, I played Saturday once, actually.
yeah.
In the freezing cold.
So
just been-
anything new, Matt? Anything new?
What do you mean? What do you mean anything new?
Oh, he's been playing the Shmodcast.
That is new. I went to, you know.
You played twice instead of once on Friday?
Jeez.
Okay, well, I went to
Chaos.
the Grand Hotel in Birmingham. Yeah.
Okay, why did I?
And I
ask?
did a morning, not a morning, but like an afternoon lunch tea, like dinner thing.
Oh, what? So the entire day? You just described the entire day. Morning, afternoon, and evening.
Well, no, because like obviously they had like a 3-course meal, but it was in the middle of it was like for lunch, but it was more like a dinner, to be honest, because of how many
So why
courses
did
it
you
was.
say- Oh, right, okay. So you just, like, you basically
3-course
said
meal,
the whole
breakfast,
day.
lunch, dinner.
I'm so dumb.
Oh, Matt, that sounds
you know,
phenomenal.
it's
To be
fine.
honest,
It was
That does
the
sound
food was great. I had do you know beef? It was like a beef gravy and like mashed potato and broccoli, but like the posh one where it's like a circular bit of beef, and I can't remember what it's called.
What, steak?
No, like
Filet mignon. Oh, do you know
No,
beef, Nick?
no.
Burger?
Heard of beef?
Was it a burger?
Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Oh no,
Young Matthew.
I've done myself in here.
Fuck, okay.
Do you know beef?
Yeah.
It's posh
I know
beef,
quite well.
all right. That's
Steak. I'd call that steak.
Oh, I don't know. Beef Wellington.
no, but it's in like a little.
Oof.
It's like a little. You know, circle. I don't know.
Tongue?
I know somebody.
Oh,
Somebody will know it. Somebody will know it. I'll just.
What?
Hang on. I want to go down the list of what beef things there could be. Steak. It's not steak. It's not burger.
No.
It's not meatballs.
No, it's posh.
Not
It's
meatballs.
posh. Like very posh.
Steak's posh.
Yeah, but like
Is it a fillet?
no.
Or like
No. It's
Sirloin.
Is there any bone?
no.
Ooh.
No.
Oh. You sure it's not like a fillet or something? Because normally fillet comes in like a little round thing.
Has it been processed?
No. I don't know.
Well, no, but like,
if it's
is
posh,
it?
probably not.
Is it soft and you can pull it apart, or is it tough? Like,
I think it's
still
an actual.
together.
I think he's saying it's an actual bit of
No,
meat,
it's
like
like
a chunk
like
that's been cut straight off the cow.
Oh shit.
Oh, this
Hmm.
is.
no, but you know
we
what I
need
mean.
to
How a
work out what
burger
you're
you can
eating.
like pull it apart because it's minced and like meatballs and stuff. But or is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
just a cut?
Is it marbled?
I didn't cook it. I just got given it. It was like a.
Is it cooked?
I mean, it came apart
Is
really
it
easily,
cooked?
and it was just like a circular bit of beef
On
on top of mash with. You wouldn't have steak with gravy though, would you?
No, it's a burger. It's a burger.
Depends.
You wouldn't have. You'd
got a
never
burger
have
without the
steak
bun.
with gravy. That's just this.
He's got a Mackey's beef burger, and he's put it on a bit of potato and called it a day.
Is it? Oh, I don't think it's tenderloin, is it?
Tenderloin. Do you get like shoulder and stuff like that?
No, it's not. It's
Yes, you would,
tenderloin.
wouldn't you? Beef tenderloin.
Anywho,
Anyhow,
Posh bit
I'll,
of meat.
I'll figure it out. At some point.
Anyhow, he'll take him.
anyhow.
Yeah, so that was nice food there.
That sounds lovely.
And-
Do you get free food most times you play?
No, well, sometimes it just
Oh.
depends what time and where it is,
Oh yeah, I guess that makes.
and if it's in a
that's true.
hotel, a wedding or not.
Yeah.
Do you normally get if it's a wedding?
If it's a wedding, usually, and then.
Do you get the scraps off the plates after everyone's been through it all?
Oh, no, I tell you what, though, I did a wedding on Saturday, and that was. It was
bad or good?
It was.
I can't tell if that was bad or good.
It was just. So we didn't get fed. We went there, and it was like. They were lovely people, but like they just didn't. Every single time I tried to play for them, they'd just turn away. They'd look at me and they'd go, "Nope," and then they stick in their circle. And for like, I did 3 30-minute sets, and one person in the entire wedding danced with me. One
That,
for the whole time.
You weren't in the band for this wedding?
No, this was just DJ Sax. It was just me
Right,
joining
okay.
and playing live, and they just
Yeah.
they turned around for a second and looked at me and were like, "I'm going back to the circle."
Oh
again.
dear, that's awkward.
It was
That is,
really
isn't it?
fucking awkward. And I mean, I spoke to some people at the end, and they said they really enjoyed it. And I'm like, "Are you sure?"
You didn't show
Where
it.
were you? Yeah, where were you?
Fancy
Oh, madness.
steak.
Oh, I do apologise because I do have a cold, and I'm a bit,
Right, I'm going to send my mum a text
You like a bit of that?
and figure out what this beef was.
Yeah, I want to know what this beef is.
Lucas, what have you been up
It's-
to?
What have I been up to? I finally put my plants back in my room. You know,
After their
'cause after the mosquito
what is
issue.
it?
Go on.
What,
Go on.
what did we do in COVID?
Isolation.
Anyway,
Lockdown.
yeah, no, it was isolation, but it's not what I was thinking.
When I
of.
said it out loud, you realise it didn't make sense.
Yeah, it's not the word I was looking for. What is it
Oh,
when you
right.
put something?
Quarantine.
Yeah.
Quarantine.
Quarantine.
Yeah, my room was in quarantine. But yeah, no, I've got 2 back in here.
We've all had thrilling weeks, haven't we?
Oh, I mean, what have you
I've
been up
been
to,
to
Mister?
work.
I just
No,
hate on
that's
everybody
what I'm
else's
saying.
weeks.
Oh no, hang on, wait! I went to Winter Wonderland. Or was that? last
there
Wait,
we
week?
go.
no, but you.
I went to
but you
London.
went to bloody
I went to London.
Printworks.
No,
No,
that
that
was that was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but
Yeah, no.
I went
you
to
were-
Wonderland with Emily.
you also went to
you
Printworks
literally-
as well. Did you mention that last
have I
podcast?
not talked about Printworks?
Yeah,
I
that
must
was
have
last.
done.
No, you did.
No, you
last
did.
podcast.
Yeah, I was
you
going to
did.
say. I thought I must have done. Yeah, no. It was Emily's birthday. Her birthday is on the 16th of December.
Did I?
What? Did you wish her a happy birthday?
I
Is that what you were about to think?
can't remember.
Ooh.
Oh, that's bad. Anyway, carry on.
That's fine. No one else did, so. No. Yeah, no. It was quite nice. I wouldn't. It's not something I'd be like, oh yeah, I want to do this. It was more a thing of like Emily really wanted to do it, so I went with her.
Yeah,
It was actually quite nice. It was all right, but it was just like walking around a fairground,
it is, isn't it?
basically.
Yeah.
But that's a bit wasted on me because I get motion sickness and I don't really like
Oh.
roller coasters.
Wait,
so
I
it was
didn't
a
know
bit
that about
wasted.
you.
Oh, not a fan at all. Not.
You
I
can't.
won't
You
touch
can't
them.
do
Molar Molsters.
roller coasters
can't
at
do
all.
Well, I don't know. It was a while ago since I did one last, and I was like, it's all right, but it's not enjoyable. It's just an experience.
Right. Okay.
So, but if it's like I'm not doing loops or anything stupid like that. Like, why would you want to? It's like lumps of wood on wheels on more wood. Like, why the fuck would you do something stupid like that?
I quite like them.
You're stupid. That's why.
Bit
Oh,
fun,
no.
isn't it? A bit of adrenaline.
It is about the adrenaline, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, one of the fucking rides broke.
Oh, what the?
You know the slingshot ones?
Yeah. Yeah,
you
I
see
heard about
that?
that. I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. We were there on the night, and
Oh,
me
shit.
and Ellie, Emily's best friend, we were looking at it and being like, why the fuck would you go on there? It looks so flimsy,
Yeah.
and it just doesn't look like a good time. And then like an hour later, one of the arms comes off and it goes, "Where?"
You didn't see it flying though.
No, I saw a video of it though.
Yeah. That's
And
fucking
it wasn't
scary.
actually as dangerous as I thought. It did. Imagine if it broke when it was up in the air, because it broke just before. So it was like
it
getting
didn't
ready to go.
Yeah.
And it was getting ready, but one of the bits just flinged off and it went whew, and just kind of banged against the arm. But if
Yeah.
it went up,
And
then
then
broke.
woke over that.
they're going shoo, and just dying. Like, that would be fucked.
Do you think they would have been?
Although,
dead?
saying that,
Hmm.
they're surely, if that happened, are they suing?
Yes.
I don't know.
How
Probably.
much money could
Like,
you get?
Yeah. Yeah. You would, wouldn't you?
How much?
You'd hire
Yeah,
a
of
lawyer.
course you would.
At that point, I'd say you'd hire a lawyer and get a shit ton of money from it.
Oh, you could. Do you reckon over $1 million? No, because nothing actually happened.
I don't know.
But then could you be like, I was supposed to be safe and I was told I'd be safe and I wasn't safe?
I'm sure you could. I'm sure they can't fight. You can't say anything.
yeah. You knew this was going to happen. You
Yeah, I
took the
don't
risk.
know. It's beyond me.
Yeah, no, that was fun.
Somebody could call
You've got- yeah,
sabotage
there we
though
are.
as well.
It's good.
You actually had a good
Sabotage.
week then. Well,
It was all right, yeah.
apart
It was
from-
it was nice. It was a nice break from work. I'm sick of
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm doing now.
Did you have 5 days off?
Yeah.
All the way in London. 5 days.
Mhm.
Nice.
Oh no, we were only there for a night, but then it was
Oh.
Emily's birthday, so the day after took the day off, and then the day after that because we went out. So it was 4 days. It was 4 days off.
Nice.
But
Yeah, that felt
Anyway,
good.
It was, but now because I was working yesterday and I'm working tomorrow as well, and it's like the Monday morning thing. It's just shit. It's just like I don't want to be here.
Well,
But, yeah.
here is a little escape, and hopefully for you guys listening as well.
I do like doing the pod. It is a nice little escape. Anyway, how was your week?
Mate, I've just been
Schnick.
ill, to be honest.
Yeah.
Honestly, nothing of note. Just been spending time with friends.
Nothing of note.
I've made 2 great friends. I've been staying at theirs
Lovely.
quite a bit. They're the same
Oh,
year as
nice.
us, same year as us, but they're 4th years here. Like they're doing integrated masters. But they're really cool.
What's that?
Just like it's 4-year course basically, and you come out with a masters.
Oh, fair.
Like if you had done
Oh.
an extra year, but you come out with
That's really
masters
good.
at the end. Yeah.
Hello.
Mother's here.
You alright?
Shalom.
Yeah, what's up?
Shalom.
Oh, look at this thing.
Delivery.
A package. How's this for Emily?
Deliveroo.
Ah.
A package.
Opening.
Yeah.
Go on.
No,
On-
I
on the
can't.
pod?
It's
It's Emily's Christmas present, so that would be a bit rude.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for a valid reason.
My moustache makes me look like Waluigi.
Wow. Is it
Wow.
out? Is it out?
Ah,
yet?
Wow,
Yeah.
Luigi.
The movie? No, I
Yeah.
don't know yet. I want to see it though.
Avatar is
I wanna
though.
see it.
Avatar, yes.
It's out.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's out.
it is.
3 hours.
Yeah, on the 16th.
3.5 hours.
Yeah, fuck that.
Wait, I can't walk. What do you mean? Fuck that.
That's such a long time to sit.
Yeah.
Just sit
It's
down.
a great amount of time to just sit and just sit in awe.
Yeah, I don't think it will live up to the hype.
How long was Endgame? Was that like 3.5 as well? 3 hours?
Was
maybe?
it?
About
I don't
3
know.
hours, yeah.
I could not tell you, bro.
Honestly, let's just move on because I've not had that.
Do you know how much they've
Just
spent
so-
on that?
Anyway,
No, I
go on,
don't.
do tell.
Like 2 billion.
Oof.
That's quite a lot of money.
That is.
Do you think they're going to make a return on
I
investment?
don't think they will. There's no way.
Yeah. Anyway, we're rambling on. We need to get on with what today is about.
Wait, no,
Yes.
it wasn't 2.
What is today about?
It wasn't 2
We already
million.
mentioned
Okay, so
it.
it was 250.
Slaves.
250
Slaves.
million.
We're
They're talking a lot of
talking about
bollocks. It's 250 million. Sorry.
What? 250 million? Well, it's not even 2 billion.
That's what I mean. I don't know where I heard. Yeah, with Disney having
You
spent
pulled
over
that
1
right
billion.
out your bottom. Fair enough.
Maybe there was a lot of unpaid workers.
Avatar 2 needs 2 billion to
Slaves,
turn
if
a
you will.
profit, James Cameron says. Yeah. Why is it saying 250 million was... Oh, I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting pissed off at myself. Anyway, conspiracy
You
theories.
just tried to
let's get
segue
going.
like 3 times and he's gone, but James Cameron, shut it back up.
Oh, what is this fucking tiny ass conspiracy theory I'm getting myself into? Sorry.
Oh, a 4th fucking
Yeah,
segue.
you know what? that can be yours at the end.
yeah,
Right,
save
you
it for
lot
the
fucking
end.
talk about your shit.
Am I? Well, speaking
Go
of
for
conspiracies, fuck that one out of the air, didn't I? The pyramids interest me quite a lot, and the facts, if you're going to believe the media,
In quotation marks
are
for your listeners.
that they were built by slaves on rope wooden pulley systems, and fucking that was that. Took however long it took.
Sorry,
Or
say that
labour.
again.
Long old time. Why?
I zoned out.
Fuck's sake. Slaves basically built the pyramids.
Right,
That's what
okay.
the that's what is the general
consensus.
accepted consensus. But I'm here to tell you
No,
that potentially they were built by aliens
no way.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
and the aliens are real. Yeah, French,
French
aliens. Yeah, no. So I think, well, there's a right. If we're going based off how they look, one of those blocks. I
Yes.
mean, how heavy are they? I think some of them. I think I saw this thing between 2 and 200 tons each block. Like stupid large.
Yeah.
Unbelievably large. If one of those 200-ton blocks are being yoinked up on a bit of wood, on a pulley with some fucking rope. First of all, there was no trees anywhere near Egypt at that time. There was no water. There was no trees. Nothing like that. I will have to fact check that actually because I swear I read that somewhere.
That's okay. We believe you.
Yeah.
Let's just say, I think there was. But it's like, the other thing as well is there's no proof of wood, like logs, anywhere under the, like, no fossilized wood, which there would be.
You'd think because someone would have, like a plank would have broken and they just left it or something.
Well, no, not even a plank. So if they're 200 tons, some of these blocks, if they're that heavy,
200 tons?
you're going to be breaking. Bro, heavy. heavy.
Fucking hell.
Just blocks of pure stone. That's what they are. It's like a limestone, like some sort of limestone or something. I can't remember.
Are you sure 200?
I'm pretty sure. Shall I do a fucking
Have a quick fact check?
I'm searching.
Nick's searching.
Because I'm having a look.
2.5 is an
It
estimated.
says 1.3 tons. With pyramids.
I see 2.5 tons.
Oh, am I chatting shit?
No, but you did say between 2 and 200. But I just don't know where you got 200 from.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Still, 2 tons.
2 tons is a lot, but 200 tons is ridiculous.
Lucas,
that's 200,000 kilograms.
Yeah, Lucas, your deadlift record is what, 250?
250 tons. Yeah.
250 kilograms.
250 tons.
No.
Right?
220 kilos.
220 kilos. And a stone is what, 10 times that?
Oh, no, sorry. I am chatting a bit of shite. But,
well, nothing new.
2.5 to 80 tons. So,
that is ridiculous.
Pretty fucking heavy.
That's...
I don't know where I heard 200.
Yeah. 80 tons is still loads, isn't it?
8 tons is quite heavy.
That is bloody ridiculous.
Is fucking ridiculous for a person to pull, or any amount of people to pull.
Multiple people.
I mean,
let alone 80.
Yeah.
80 tons. Let's just go with the math.
And they're rocks.
They're
difficult to. They're difficult to. You know.
First of all, yeah, they're chipped down. Where are they getting these mountains from to chip down into rocks, like into these little or big fucking blocks?
That's true.
Next question.
Anyway, like there's no fossils of wood or anything like that. And Nick's zoned out.
No, I'm listening. I'm just fucking.
And because the other thing as well is if you're moving an 80-ton block of anything, you're probably going to break some equipment. There's going to be some bits that are going to break. Yeah. So there'd be a constant need for wood. And the other thing as well is if they are all slaves, they're all going to need to eat. They're all going to need to drink.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They're all going to need, and there would have been, to carry something like that constantly, there would have had to have been hundreds, if not thousands, realistically, to make it like a smooth operation.
Oh, thousands.
So many. Thousands. Yeah, so many. So, are you telling me like they just all died and then they're just like, I'll just leave them there? Would there not be like loads of fossils of all of the... to be fair, I haven't looked that up. Maybe they found loads of fossils. But yeah, it doesn't seem to make any sense.
It doesn't.
So then the conspiracy is that aliens come along. They go, nice little plot of land there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll whack some rocks down there, make a little tomb of sorts, and then I guess they fucked off after that.
Okay,
and that's.
Well, I was going to... May I interrupt?
Please do.
Absence of evidence for one thing is not evidence for another. You know what I'm saying? Is there any evidence for aliens? Is there anything that's pointing towards them? Or is it just the fact that humans couldn't have done it? Aliens?
I think it's out of... Because I actually have a different theory of what happened.
Oh.
And I think it makes more sense.
What?
But I'll come to that at the end.
Okay.
But I think it's just out of people being like, what the fuck? 80-ton rocks or whatever. How are they lifting that?
Yeah.
How are they doing that? And the another thing as well is it's built in an exact. So what is it? The base is exact, or something to do with the base being the height of the peak or something, is spot on almost. So like most pyramids, like the pyramids of Giza and all those, like they're built to the golden circle, or the golden ratio, which is like a mathematical thing that all nature goes by. I don't know the science of the golden ratio. I'm just talking about pyramids here. But it's like, basically, it's like, how the fuck have you done that with no like mathematics, no scientific anything? You're just building these rocks and they're like this perfect shape almost. And there's something as well to do with Stonehenge. There's like because Stonehenge is another one. They're like heavy. I think they're like 50-ton rocks. Where is it? Yeah, some weighing as much as 50 tons in Stonehenge. Yeah. Oh, my fucking thing's been interrupted. So where is it? Where is it?
Isn't it something about the pyramid, like they point perfectly north or something as well?
No, so the Great Pyramids of Giza and Stonehenge seem to be aligned with precision to cardinal points or positions where the moon, sun, and stars rise and set on the horizon or something. So it's like, doesn't make any sense. And then this is, where is this? Yeah, there's like a bunch of pyramids all around the world. I mean, audio listeners won't be able to hear this, but that black line, boys.
They'll be able to see it, but they won't be able to hear it.
Yeah. They're in like a perfect circle all around where
around the North Pole or the
it's actually not perfect.
Around the equator, around the Earth, around.
No, it's where the sun sets. Sun, moon, and stars set and rise, or something. It's something to do with that.
Something weird.
Just like something that doesn't make sense.
Egyptians be mad smart, bro.
There's mysterious alignment of. Where's the video? How long is it? Please be like 30 seconds. Here we go.
Are you saying?
Ooh, sorry. Do go.
You mentioned about other pyramids, not just in Egypt. So
so
where else in that circle, like you just showed us, or in that line?
Yeah. Where are we? There's some in Africa. There's some in. I think there's a couple on Easter Island or something like that. There's some in India.
What pyramids?
There's some,
like same size pyramids. Or no?
I don't know about the size, but they're technically pyramids. Like they're classed as pyramids.
Okay.
They're all over. Like pyramids are everywhere. There's a bunch in Africa, India. Like I said, there's some. Is that like China?
I'm just
or Malaysia
thinking
or
of. Oh no.
South America.
Yes.
Some in South America as well.
South America because of the
there's
the Mayans.
Bunch.
Is it the Mayans?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So those big temples that are like for sacrificial things. Like where it's like the blood drains down the gutters or something like that.
Itza or whatever it's called.
Don't swear at me. Yeah, they're technically pyramids as well. It's just there's certain things. I'm not going into depth about it because I don't really know that much about it.
Yeah, no.
It's just very interesting. And the general thing is that either pyramids were built by aliens or they were built by slaves, humans who can't even lift anywhere near that because they've got to eat, they've got to drink, they've got to survive.
Yeah.
And there's all that. But, yeah. What do you two think?
It does. I'd like to know what the population was, like how many people is believed to have built. But also, like, it took. How long is it said to have taken? Like hundreds of years.
I'll look
is
it
it
up.
not? Like decades.
Well, if you think of the Egyptian era, it started in -3000 BC or something.
Yeah.
And then, lasted until...
It took 100,000 men, and sorry, that's not true. 20 years to build the Great Pyramid of Giza. You're having a laugh.
No, I swear I've heard that people were doing all this work and like not living to see the finished,
Oh my god. However, scholars today, however, think it may have been built by only 20,000 men over 20 years rather than 100,000 men.
Why aren't the women
That's-
helping out?
I know, lazy bastards.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, what
20 years.
did men? I'm thinking, what did the men eat? Or the
Yeah,
slaves,
and
I
you
guess.
like,
Oh, to be fair, it says slaves, not men.
yeah.
Although that did say men, didn't it? Took 100,000 men.
They're all just inconsistent, aren't they? All the,
Well, that's something.
the
Why are
sources.
they inconsistent?
no one really
Ketchup,
knows.
mayo.
Anyway, they're like 2,000 years old anyway, so they've
Making the
been
pyramids.
doing it for a while. So they're not. I think there is a little.
Who's been doing
Oh
it for
my-
a while?
God, it took
Egyptians.
4,000 pounds of meat per day to feed the labourers who built the Egypt's pyramids.
Yeah.
4,000 pounds. How much is that?
That's
That's mental. A day. Fuck.
for 20
Okay,
years.
so where did?
That amount for
Wait.
20 years, though.
That's insane. Where
And
did the
it's like,
stones?
It's
Oh.
not exactly rich, fertile farming land for cattle and
So
chickens.
the white limestone used was transported down the Nile.
oh yeah.
6.2 miles away. That's not actually that far.
See, not. It's saying 20 years to build. What, like how about harvesting? Like all that stone, is that being
Yeah,
accounted for? Like was
yeah.
it?
That's true. Also, I'm just thinking, how are you getting an 80-ton rock on a boat in those days?
To be fair, how long is HS2?
I don't know what. That wasn't about back then.
Well, no, as in like, how long is HS2 do you reckon going to take? And if it took them 20 years to make the bloody pyramids, why is it taking so fucking long to do HS2?
Fuck off. Fuck off.
The origin of where did the food
Times 1,800
where-
times 20 divided by 1,000. It took 13,000 tons of meat
Fucking hell. That's insane.
to feed, what was it, 20 or however many thousand people a day for 20 years.
Mm.
Did you,
Where's all-
so
where-
apparently half the food would come from fish, beans, lentils, and other non-meat
Mm.
sources, while another half would come from sheep, goats, and cattle.
Yeah.
The workers would need at least 45 to 50 grams of protein a day. They'd need more than that. They'd need way more than that. You're chatting shit. Unless they were only like 50 kilos heavy.
Do you think these people were fucking massive? Like lifting these
What if they
fucking
were
rocks
tiny
around
people?
all
no, they
day.
would have been, but there's just been loads of them.
Like, no, but
What
like
if they were
jacked.
tiny, tiny little people?
It's like if you think of horsepower, how much human power do they need to carry one rock to?
That's true.
Oh, just, you say it, Matt. Fucking.
Were the sorry, this is mad. Were there trees?
Were there trees?
Back
The
then. Were there trees back then?
pyramids,
No, I think they're a
When
relatively new invention.
They were shush.
Yeah, the boats were made out of papyrus.
Definitely AD.
These trees of
Mate, you made me know.
it's saying there were quite a few apparently. Were pyramids built? Were the pyramids? That's an interesting question.
Go
Were
on.
the pyramids built before the Sahara was a desert?
I don't
must.
think so.
'Cause I think that would make a difference.
It would, but how old are they meant to be? 5,000 years old?
Oh, after. So it was after.
After what?
So the Sahara was after it was. So the Sahara was a desert when it was built, which means
Yeah,
there'd be
it had
fuck all
to be.
trees about.
It
There'd
would-
be no water,
Yeah, no food.
No, there is water.
no
River Nile,
water.
biggest fucking river in the
Oh.
Egyptians.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So that
They have to
so
transport
that's how.
that water. Like it's not, you know.
Yeah, but they
It's not
have
just-
the
Where is the
river to
Nile?
transport it. They'll probably have like a, you know.
Yeah, but the
a
river
system.
doesn't it's not like a bus stop. It doesn't come right next to the pyramids.
That's what I mean. Like you'd at least you still have to walk like an hour just to get a drink. I'm thinking.
Mm.
I don't know. They didn't
And
have
also,
taxis then.
that explains why most of the diet was fish.
Yeah.
Because they would have fished the Nile and then,
Yes.
right.
And there's a lot of protein in fish.
Still, how much
You tell them,
fishing?
Matt.
They would have had to, like,
Yeah,
fishing the Nile
Fi-
every single day for that much food.
Fish and
would be
rice
impossible.
cakes.
Yeah.
in the morning.
Do you reckon that's all they ate? Yeah.
Fish and rice
and
cakes
rice
at
cakes.
lunchtime.
Fish and rice
more
cakes.
fish. A bit more fish. Oh,
Yeah.
tea.
A bit more fish. Yeah.
How- Anyway,
Go on.
I was just
Go on.
thinking,
No, go on.
how do you convince everyone to build these fucking pyramids for you? Mental. isn't it?
Slavery.
Yeah. It's just
You don't
mental.
convince them, you tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and enforce it
But
with
they could
guards, I
have.
guess.
Everyone could have just been like, no,
No.
and,
Yeah.
and not. How many people
Mm.
died? Like,
So many. It'd be insane.
Yeah, but
Oh,
everybody's mental will be completely different then.
yeah.
They
Aren't
they
you
definitely
grateful
have a
that we are
religion
born
there, don't
today? Hmm.
Mm.
Aren't you grateful for our society?
Seems more ideal. Well, some of it, but yeah, seems.
I
a bit
mean,
better.
compared to that, I don't think we.
compared to that,
I
it's
mean,
pretty
to be
nice.
honest, we're
Pretty
complaining
nice.
about not getting any. Well, I say we. I'm complaining about getting no
We.
bitches. Yeah, and yet, and yet, there's people in that time who don't even get fed properly and are being forced to make a pyramid that isn't even theirs.
Back then, they be fucking.
Do you
Honestly,
reckon?
those slaves be fucking.
Each other?
What else are they going to be doing?
Yeah, that's true.
They work and then night. It's like sleep time. Or are they too tired to fuck?
Mate, they'll
Probably.
be absolutely knackered.
Probably. Well, they have got 50 grams of protein, so
They're not. They're not driving around delivering presents to people. They're you know.
Anyway,
Well, you never know. that.
Lucas, you said you had an alternative theory.
Yeah, I'll make this quick because we've been quite a while on this
Yep.
one. But
Go job.
apparently, the way the limestones are potentially, instead of being like fucking taken from the Nile, fucking massive rocks being put on the Nile, taken over and then dragged up on bits of wood pulley systems. Apparently, they could have been poured rather than like taken from somewhere. So they take loads of limescale. They take loads of limestone or like clay or whatever,
bang on the pyramid, and it's all, and the pyramid just disappears.
and then they mix it all together,
That
and then they
limescale.
pour it into a cast,
Mm.
and then they make so they could pour it on the actual structure, then just take the cast off when it's been dried, and then onto the next one next to it.
What was the cast?
So that, well,
Egyptian
probably
slaves.
wood. You could have made it
and
out
a
of wood.
pharaoh, maybe
Yeah,
a
but-
god
You can't.
in the play.
Hmm. Or like
Yeah, no.
wood underneath, because you're not getting that wood out underneath once it's set. No chance.
That's a good point.
Mm.
That's a good point. So, but yeah, I think that's a bit more likely than carrying a big, like, massive multi-ton stones from
Fascinating.
a long way away. But yeah,
Fascinating.
I've gone well white. Why is my
I'd-
fucking thing?
Yeah.
I'm really white.
I'd love to see it though,
There we go.
wouldn't you?
It would be interesting, yeah. Yeah, it would be.
Lads trip to Egypt.
You Egypt.
We're gonna debunk the pyramids.
Exactly.
We're going to attempt to
Nice.
carry a
Speaking
stone.
Speaking of debunking,
Oh,
fucking
Flats.
flat earthers need to die.
Flowers. Wait,
What?
sorry. Say that again. You cut off.
Flat
yeah, you've
earthers
completely cut off.
Yeah.
need
Oh,
to
flat
die.
earthers. Sorry, for
As well
everyone
as
listening.
pugs.
Nick cut out. Oh, you leave him be.
Who?
As well as pugs. Oh my gosh.
Oh, pogues. These are pokes. I don't know what pokes are.
Pokes? No, because they don't exist.
I'm sure you're all familiar with the theory of the flat Earth.
I'm fully
Um,
aware. You've never shut
you're
up
fully
about
aware.
it.
I actually
I
believe in
have.
it.
Matt, do you believe?
So be careful what you say.
In what? Death? Yes.
Um,
Flat
Life
Earth?
after love.
Less so much.
Less so much. Oh
no,
it's
Nick's
just,
cutting out.
Nick's cutting out. Oh no.
Oh. He's back.
He's back.
Here he is.
anyway,
They don't want you talking about the flat Earth.
no,
They're
mate.
DDoSing you.
They know it. They know I'm about to chat shit.
Oh, he's gone
about them.
again.
Stop it.
Okay, he's back. Sorry. Go on.
What
I
is
don't know what I'm
going
saying.
on?
Sorry, it's your internet.
Yeah, everything's fine on my end. So let me speak.
Oh. Do go.
Bloody Discord.
I've been very passionate about the flat Earth theory in the
Negatively passionate.
Yes. I used to watch many a video on the debunks. And doing some research for this, I came across a fantastic channel that I'd forgotten about for a while, but called Professor Dave Explains. It's brilliant.
Big up, Daves. You got so angry at those flat Earther videos.
It's just,
You used to get so riled up.
what do you mean? I'd just be like,
You did.
what?
You were
I
like,
would not.
how can people be so stupid?
How could they be so stupid?
I wouldn't trash the place. I'd just voice my words, voice my
Yes, you would
concern.
voice your word. Yeah. Yep, that's what you did.
But they believe flat Earth in a little dome thing. One put it, giant terrarium. I thought you'd like that, Lucas. We're living in a giant terrarium.
Lovely.
I think
but what if a bit of mould comes in? Are we the little wood mouse that you come along and eat?
we are the little
mould.
moles.
What about that big ass moss ball that suddenly appears out in the middle of nowhere and then we just get absolutely clotted by it?
Because they're just like, should we put in a moss ball, see how it
See how it-
goes?
In a terrarium?
Yeah,
That's not going to go well.
no, but I don't know where to start because they're fucking stupid. Like the Truman Show, you know? When have you seen that? And the whole thing's a little dome, and like the Earth, the sun spins around, and the moon.
Yeah, it's
spins.
weird. Oh, has Matt not seen it?
No!
Matt, you need to watch the Truman Show. It's fucking
Matt,
brilliant.
It is
I'm not
good.
entertaining
It's great
myself into the world of that.
But they clearly, like one thing that Professor Dave says is that, you know, they've all been brainwashed in a sense. But how do you brainwash someone, right? You tell them that they have been brainwashed, that everything they've been told is a lie, and then you have a fresh piece of paper to write your lies, because that's all you need. You convince someone that everything they've ever known is a lie, and they go, oh my gosh, what? I need to know the truth. And then you feed them your lies.
A load of bollocks.
You've got them. It's a cult, essentially. It's a cult. That's how cults start, brainwashing. But they have some very strange ways of, you know, proving the flat Earth. Obviously,
Who's hell?
gravity is a big element in the, you know, round Earth. All, you know, it's all going in on the to the center, being pulled down, and they go, oh no, it's just density, you know, like how, I don't know, a balloon floats, and a stone would sink. It's because the balloon is less dense.
So that would mean that there's an up, down, side to side in the universe, like
Exactly.
everywhere.
Well, that's the thing. They forget to think that why does it go down? Like, it could go anywhere. What's pulling it down? Like, yes, the balloon is less dense, but like,
He's
I don't
going
know.
handsy now.
yeah, why
He's gone
does it go
full-
down, not up or side to side? It goes down because of gravity. Oh, they're stupid. And then they go, oh, why does
Yeah, here we go.
Why-
Here we go.
God damn! What? I feel like you should be an Italian with that.
if there's water, like, you know, dunk a tennis ball in some water and then fucking spin it, they're like, why doesn't the water stick to the ball? And that's their argument for, like, how would the Earth reel? Like, how is the water sticking to the Earth and we're spinning and spinning around the sun and fucking spinning on its axis? Fucking dumb shits, because the Earth is in space, right? this tennis ball is on Earth. Like they're conducting the experiment on Earth, which has gravity. Like they need to do it in a vacuum, essentially. And also, they're acting like we're fucking spinning 10 trillion miles an hour. Like we're fucking having to hold on. No, we just sat here nice and calm because, and Dave explains, put it a nice way.
Go on.
The Earth spins once a day, right? There's a full rotation once a day. Put yourself on a little merry-go-round and do one spin every 24 hours. It's not going to be very thrilling, is it?
No, probably not.
No, and they're acting like, oh, the Earth spins 1,000 miles an hour. It's fucking huge, mate.
Isn't miles per hour like relative to the size of an object as well, though?
Yeah, they just pull these fucking numbers out of everywhere and just go, yeah, science. I know science.
Yeah,
They just fucking whack it. I forgot to say, I will not make this about religion, but a lot of them, are Christian, and they pull their sources from the.
Whoa! Matt said a naughty word.
Matt said it.
Kill him.
Yeah.
And they pull a lot of their sources from the Bible. And I remember watching this video. I couldn't find it.
Okay.
But like something about this particular like level, like close to heaven, where something's being controlled. I don't know. It's so weird. Like as soon as, for me anyway, if all I'd do, if I met a flat earther, I'd go, first question, are you religious? Are you Christian? And if they go yes, I'd just be like, well, okay, goodbye. Because they would just not, like they'd be pulling sources from, like they'd rather believe this
from an old
from
book.
this book
McDonald's.
that's been written. When was it written? Who knows? Was it made up?
A long time
Who
ago.
knows? They'd believe that over science that has been collectively gathered today. Everyone's had a part to play. Bible, just apparently written by, what was it, a couple of 12 people or whoever it was.
Oh, I saw this thing about the Bible recently. I don't know if I told you already. Did I tell you about the book club thing?
No, go for it.
It was like this guy who was just he was asking someone like what would you call a book club that just reads the same book every single time they do book club? I said Christianity, and I was like, that's quite funny.
Oh, that's good.
Anyway,
It's funny.
Just good, just fun humour.
Hey, that is quite good. Then, because I was watching Professor Dave Explains 10 things that all flat earthers say. Apparently one of them is that moonlight is cold. I don't know how that has anything to do with a flat earth. I don't know what it proves, but
right.
they believe that apparently one of them did an experiment. They put a thermometer in the moonlight and then one under an umbrella and went, what do you know? It's warmer under the umbrella or it's colder in the moonlight. And they're like,
right,
done. That's my science experiment proven that moonlight's cold. No. You need to do a control and do the same experiment in no moonlight, because what would you do? You'd probably get the same results.
It is interesting that they did. How did they get it warmer under the umbrella?
Well,
though?
because the umbrella, it's like when cloud cover at night. It's warmer when there's clouds. If there's the umbrella, it keeps the warmth in, doesn't let it go. Warmth being emitted from the earth keeps it in.
We're all learning.
And exactly. Fucking dumb shits. Anyway. last point. I don't know if you've watched Behind the Curve on Netflix, the documentary. If you haven't, should, because it's fucking funny, and it goes into all blah 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 blah. But it all builds up to this one big experiment that they do right at the end, and they put two, people. I can't remember how far away from each other, a mile or whatever, couple of miles.
I've heard. I have heard about this.
Or they're doing all this work to like, this is the one that will debunk the curvature of the Earth. Like it's flat, and the idea is that they will shine a light at what I think it was like 18 feet off the ground, and then they will have another, like a camera 18 feet off the ground, however far away, and if the Earth is flat, they should see the light. And it all comes down to it. They turn the light on. Do you see it? And they're like radioing each other. No, nothing. And they're like, what's going on? Nothing. And then he's just like, move it up.
Move it up
like,
slightly.
Lift it up as high as you can. Oh, the light comes into view.
I can see it now.
I can see it.
Interesting.
And his exact words were, interesting. And then it cuts off, and that's the end. No, I literally quoted it because you said the exact same thing.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting. Very interesting.
They come in. This is the thing that why they are so bad, because they come in to the experiment with a bias. Like, I'm aiming to find out this, like find this answer.
Yeah.
Rather than
They're all really confident as well.
answer, just the answer. That they're just dumb schmucks, really. I'd love to talk more sometime.
But your time is up.
Time's up. Sorry.
No, I think I agree with
This
you.
is the sort of thing that he would go on about his in his time at,
honestly,
the house together.
In Mill
Just
Street.
walk around and have like a random thing, the new video that he's seen that is a theory that's just been disproven or something, and it's just
it actually would piss me off. It was those what's the channel that gets like 3 like flat earthers and 3 scientists, and they sit and have a chat and like,
is it Spectrum or something?
Something like that.
Or
Or
the
know what
Circle?
you're talking about.
I can't
not
remember.
quite Jubilee, but another one like that.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Jubilee. Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Cut. Is it
I
cut?
know- yeah.
Oh, it might be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those were the ones that were just fucking funny because they're just they're just so silly.
Silly,
I might
silly
watch
people.
them again.
You silly Billy.
They are good. They are good.
Matt, have you got a fascinating conspiracy theory?
Also,
Not fascinating.
Go for it.
Hang on, before
Lucas.
we go on, I'm just going to say I think we could probably make it to 1 hour 15. To be fair, and just make the file an MP or something. I don't know. Just because you know what I mean, Nick. You know what I'm saying. So we could probably go a little bit over time.
Oh yeah.
Just to say, we don't need to rush.
No. There's no rush.
I reckon.
All right. Well,
Segue. Just put your glasses on. You're key.
Speaking of theories,
Conspiracy ones.
yes,
I
conspiracy
hope.
ones, yes.
Lovely.
I had a quick scan of Reddit. I say quick scan. It really wasn't a quick scan. I couldn't find anything I believed in. Similar to Nick, and I feel like you didn't believe in the alien thing either.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's not out of the realm.
You're not convinced, but
No.
but you're yeah.
I don't know what I think.
But-
to be fair, because I wasn't there.
But basically, there's a Watch Mojo thing which I just had a look at, which was like top 10 Reddit conspiracy theories, and that actually might be true. Inverted commas, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, obviously it's
what are you gonna name them off and we're gonna discuss?
no. We're not going to discuss all of them because some of them are stupid.
Okay.
I mean, like one of them says UFOs are flown by future humans. For one thing, I don't believe in UFOs.
Time travelers.
Well, you say that, but the US Army released a video of something. They were like, "This is a UFO. We have no idea what this is. It's not human."
Number
So-
2, couldn't give a shit. Yeah, I don't think I care enough about that anyway. And then
Fair
one
enough.
of them is Area 51 is a decoy. So like that everybody makes that the place of like where all the weird things happen as a pretense, and the FBI. Okay, he's just left.
Go carry on.
And basically the FBI has made it so that or I guess the army has made the area made it so that the Area 51 is the main focus, and that there's actually probably like somewhere else that is doing a load of shit that's a lot worse, but
That makes sense.
nobody knows about it.
Yeah.
It's cheeky.
Yeah.
Now that
Makes
one,
sense.
it seems plausible, but it's like I can't. I'd have to search for ages to try and find something to prove it, and I don't care enough to do that. But that is a possibility. And then the one that I did find that I feel like is a thing that is quite possibly true, or I feel like I have a similar sort of like it doesn't make sense. Basically, modern art. Why the hell does it sell for so much? Isn't it just a fucking like somebody uses like their dirty money on it, and it basically gives a way of making money, but like illegally, or like a money laundering sort of scheme on it.
Expound.
Do go on.
Bloody hell, I'm being left in the dust. So
Expound.
Basically, this guy said that he's convinced that modern art is an industry that is heavily involved, if not completely dominated, by money laundering. This is he believes that the major players are the art dealer, the receiver of the dirty money, and the corporate art collectors, which can be obviously like a legit company or like a other like shell company, and or like a private investor who pays the money, and then the appraiser and the artists that are all involved in this big scheme. And basically, let's say that this art dealer is the person that has like $1 million of dirty money that needs to get rid of. So he finds an artist that needs some sort of like a way of getting a name for themselves, and then makes a deal with them in which they buy their paintings at a low price and sell them to one of their shell companies or a separate entity that needs to account for a large under-the-table payment.
Sneak.
Yes.
I've not thought about that.
He then sells those. He then sells 10 paintings for $100K a piece. I can sell these to multiple shells so as not to raise suspicion, is what he says.
What does that mean by a shell?
I can sell these to
on the beach
shells. Fucking hell! It's not to raise suspicion. So it's like, he can sell the paintings of the artist to these shell companies. To the shell companies, that's what shells means.
Yeah, but
so you've not described at all
what is a shell company?
A separate entity that is like more that is legit.
Okay.
Has the money
Shell
through.
Company could be Shell, for example, the oil company.
That's all I could think of. So
I guess just like
a stock or like a corporate business sort of thing. Like,
so the business owns the painting and not actually someone.
Mate, I'm just reading the bloody Reddit document. Leave me alone.
But to be fair, some art goes for absolutely ridiculous prices.
Well, that's what I was going to say. There's basically the whole point is that there's an art piece. I can't fucking find it, but there's an art piece that went for like, I think it was 14 million.
Oh my god!
That's enough.
Yeah, so a blank white canvas with the word "fool" sold at Christie's. I'm assuming Christie's is a modern art, selling dealers. Yeah. And do you know how? What's your guess on how much it sold for?
5 million.
14 million.
It sold for $14,650,000.
Matt, I don't think you realise you said 14 million before.
I know I did.
Asked. Schmuck.
Yeah, but you didn't get it right anyway. It was 14,650,000.
True. Closer to 15 million.
But
you're close to 15
basically,
million.
he just went into a long-winded way of saying that, like, you can basically make it into a scheme of, hiding your dirty money and making somebody famous. But it's like, it makes sense, but then at the same time, I bet there's something in place in law where it's just like makes it a lot harder than it looks, and that you can't get away with
questions.
it. But anywho,
you two seem to be getting this way more than I do.
Go for it, Lucas.
So, what's your question?
If it's so, you've got dirty money, right? Is it cash or is it like? Does it matter?
Why would it matter?
Is it okay? So the reason why it would matter is because if it's through bank transfer, that's traceable, and then that would have to have taxes on it. But I know that art is like tax exempt or something like that.
But
Is it?
surely, if you're like you got all this dirty money,
Yeah.
like $1 million,
Yeah.
and you got it in an account somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, people are going to be asking, well, you've got this much money in your account. Where's it come from? And how could you have paid for that? So surely how would they not get caught before they even think about getting art? Matt's research has not been very
because that's
fruitful.
Well, I mean, like, I could ask the same thing about the pyramids. Like, how the fuck can you prove that aliens have done it just because it makes a fucking circle?
He's gotten angry.
That's
it's true, like
big old deal. It's like flat earthers. Like he just got pissed off at the fact that nothing can be proven.
No, I was asking a question because I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying I've got fucking clue.
because that the transaction wouldn't really be under the radar, would it?
Well,
No, not at all. I mean, when they bid, they're like $1 million.
Yeah, but I feel like the whole point of
like-
the fact that it's under a shell company is that's where the reliable money's come from, and it's less noticeable that the dirty money's gone through.
Right.
I guess that's probably why there's an extra separate entity that uses it. But I mean, like, that's a long-winded thing, and I feel like reading it out, you're still going to confuse the heck out of you.
Yeah.
It confuses the heck out of me as well. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure there's more to it in there, but it's just a bit.
it's a bit more in depth. I don't feel like it's worth going into.
And it's just a lot of little boring details, like how they would evade the tax and shit. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not very alien or.
It's fucking silly though, isn't it? How some art can go for so much. Like, fair enough. If you can take advantage of some rich person and take 14 million for writing "fall" on a piece of paper or whatever, do it.
But then wouldn't that mean it's the other way around? The actual rich person is taking advantage of the artist in the end because he's doing it to clean money, basically. So is it not the other way around if you think about it?
I'm saying if it's just clean money anyway.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying like how people can
people
justify
go
paying,
into a go on, sorry.
well, how people can justify paying millions for a bit of art.
So, what do you think the most expensive piece of modern art was?
Oh, I think I know this. Wasn't it it was like a portrait of it. I don't think it's Mona Lisa. I swear it's like another one.
No,
that got sold recently.
Is it not like an NFT or something?
Oh, don't start. Do not. No, I hope not. Oh, was it like a Da Vinci painting though? It wasn't Mona
That's
Lisa.
not modern.
Yeah, I was going to say modern art, like.
Oh, modern art.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I missed that bit. Oh, mate. It'll be weird. It'll be something like polka dots from that guy who does polka dots.
What is it,
Or
Matt?
Rothko.
Enlighten us.
No, Rothko's not. Yeah.
There's a painting that is titled Interchange from 1955 by Willem de Kooning.
Share your screen. I want to see this.
One moment. Let me figure
Well, tell
this
us what
out.
it is first, and then share the screen.
It's-
How much it went for?
What do you mean? Tell you what it is. It's literally like.
No, tell us how much it went for, and then show us, because I want to hear how much, and then see how outrageous.
It's worth 300 million USD.
Oh my god, 300 million.
300 million.
Let's see this.
300
Let's see
million.
what.
Matt is streaming. Let's watch.
Fuck off.
That can't be worth 300 million
Oh
pounds.
fuck
Interchange.
off.
Do you know how much $300 million is worth?
What, in pounds?
Probably $300 million.
$300 million. What can you buy?
Oh my god, that is so stupid.
Oh, you could buy a yacht or a couple. A nice mansion.
You could buy a couple of yachts with that. You could buy a super yacht with that.
That's incredibly
Probably.
expensive.
I mean, you're
How much?
a third
I
of
don't
the
know how much
way
that would be.
to a billionaire.
Yeah, what can you do to buy with 300 million? I guess it's just going to tell you expensive things, isn't
okay,
it?
It's
what
gonna tell
can't
you art.
buy? I was
Yeah,
gonna
what can't you buy? That's a better question.
What car?
Can you not buy?
What can't? Oh my God, that's insane. That'll buy you pretty much, most houses.
I don't think that's
I reckon that would buy you 99.9999% of houses around the world.
You reckon? Yeah, well,
300 million.
Yes.
The artist finished a painting in 1955 before selling it for 4,000 during the same year. 60 years later, the picture was sold for 75,000 times more.
The man got absolutely shafted.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's the second most expensive artwork, with only Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi surpassing the Kunstwerk work by 150 million.
Who
That's
though?
insane.
Who fucking bought that?
Cartel member.
Like, it's just stupid, isn't it? Really.
That's incredible.
The David Geffen Foundation sold the painting by the manner of a private sale to the entrepreneur
Investor.
Kenneth C.
Griffin. Who is that?
That's a fake name.
Griffin. I feel
Who
like
is
Fake
Kenneth
name.
Griffin?
Kill him.
Kevin C. Griffin. Wait, what was that?
What was
Kevin
that?
can fuck
Kevin
himself.
fuck himself. See, Griffin.
He's a
Who is he?
hedge
Oh,
fund.
he's got Wikipedia.
He's a hedge fund manager.
Fucking hell, he must have so much money. That's Oh, look at him.
That's scary.
He's a bit scary. Yeah, what the fuck?
There's an estimated net worth of 27.2 billion. Well,
Fucking hell. 27 billion. At what point do you stop? Like, at what point is enough money enough?
I think personally there shouldn't be any billionaires in the world. There shouldn't be. Because if you're keeping more than a billion, like if you're keeping enough money so that you have a billion, what is the point? You know?
yeah.
No one needs
Yeah.
a billion. I would fucking donate. If I had 20 billion, I would donate 19.9 billion or something. I don't know. You know?
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't
still have 100 million.
Yeah, but you
wouldn't
don't have that
That's what I
money
mean.
to hand. That's the whole point. It's
alright.
all
Oh,
in.
yes,
it's all in.
that's true,
It's all
that's
in the
true.
fact that you own those companies in that stock.
I guess.
And it's not like you can pull it out,
Yeah.
because if you pull it out, you've lost all your money anyway. Like it's
true.
Yeah.
it's not physical money. That's the whole point. And the people
Yeah,
who
I
are
wonder-
that rich,
I wonder how much.
like I feel like some people are just ridiculously rich, but like it's just capitalism. Just deal with it.
I wonder
That's
how
my
much
thoughts. Do you
Elon
know what I
Musk
mean?
has in his personal bank account. Like, I wonder how much he has to hand.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to know.
No, you probably don't.
I do. It's interesting.
Anyway,
Fucking hell.
thank you for listening to our rant.
There we are.
I definitely
hope you
don't think they
enjoyed
deserve that amount of money, but you know,
No, that's mental, isn't it?
it is what it is.
I reckon if we do one of these again, we come with research. 'Cause sorry, me and Matt come with research, should I say?
I could come with more as well. I was just rambling, really.
I reckon we can make this good if we
Oh, yeah.
if we came with a bunch
If
of
we-
I mean,
if we could,
yeah.
different points of arguments on both sides.
If we
or
could
something
make
like
it a linear, like a storyline.
If we
each
each had like one thing that we
Yeah.
knew we were talking about, so like if we each had the topic that we were
that. Well,
talking
yeah,
about,
that would be good.
and no, as in like between the three of us, we each spoke about the same thing, but just for an hour.
Oh.
And I mean, like, because we'll all have a different
Could do,
point
yeah.
of view from it, we can all have a discussion about that,
Okay.
and
Potentially.
Yeah.
we might have
We can
different
talk about
opinions.
it.
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, okay.
Follow
Thanks
us
for
on Instagram,
listening.
Facebook, and Titbot.
Hip up.
and
Hip hop.
YouTube.
Facebook, and mainly YouTube, to be fair.
Yeah,
YouTube,
YouTube.
Spotify, Apple, and every other podcast place.
And banana. See you later.